Hi everybody, welcome back to A Glittery Life. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please do me a favor and hit that little red subscribe button. I promise you won't be sorry. And if you're new, I hope you'll catch up on some of the glitter that happened before you showed up that you may have missed. So today's video is, as you saw in the title, all about IT Cosmetics. Worth the hype, hits and misses, what I think, what my honest opinions are about the IT Cosmetics products that I have. Now I have a good little collection of it. Now some of the stuff I've bought myself and some of it they were kind enough to send over to me. So I have some stuff that falls into three categories from IT Cosmetics. Stuff that I love, stuff that I'm on the fence about, and stuff that just didn't work for me. So I want to kind of talk about that. The number one product that I love of theirs is their CC cream. This is the Your Skin But Better CC Plus SPF 50, which I love that it has SPF 50 in it. And mine is in the shade Light, and I feel like it's a perfect match for me. I think it's beautiful. It can be a little bit illuminating for me, so I definitely set it. But I think it's really pretty. I get great wear time out of it. And sometimes if I want to, I put a drop of my custom cover drops from Cover FX in it just to deepen it up a little bit if I'm tanning, and then I feel like it's still, like self-tanning by the way, not real sun tanning, but self-tanning, and I feel like it's still a great fit for me. I generally do not like BB creams, but I love CC creams, and this is one of the ones that I think is one of the better ones out there on the market. It's full of good for you ingredients, and you just can't go wrong. So that's the first thing I love. The second thing of theirs that I legitimately like love, and I cannot believe it, is the Celebration Foundation. My shade is in light medium. My best friend was like, you are not gonna like this. I think this is awesome. Honestly, I put it on sparingly though, because I don't need to be cake face and I don't need a full coverage. This is definitely a full coverage powder, but I just put it on really lightly. I feel like it's beautiful. I feel like it's easy to buff in. I feel like it hides my pores, and I don't know, I just think you can't go wrong with this if you're looking for a powder foundation. This is a full coverage powder foundation too. Every once in a while I'll use this as a setting powder, which means I just lightly dust it over my face instead of buffing it in, but buffed in, it's so beautiful. And you know, I really feel like it doesn't make your skin look makeup-y if you use it properly. So use this properly and you'll love it. Another thing that I really like is the CC Radiance Ombre Bronzer. It's sort of kind of a ribbon, an ombre ribbon of dark, medium, and then highlight. I have, in the summertime, last summer, used this a ton. I didn't really use this throughout the winter, but I expect that I will once again be using it a lot in the summer. I think it's so pretty. And it's enormous. This has 16.17 grams, so 0.57 ounces of product in this. Good Lord, I don't even know if I could ever hit pan on this thing. And I have definitely, you can see I've got a little bit of a dent up in here, but it's gonna take a while to go through that thing. Something else that I really enjoy is the IT Feel the Movement Anti-Aging Ultra Hydrating Sensory Awakening Primer Serum. I'll tell you what I don't like is how long their names are. It drives me crazy. It's so unnecessary to me, but this is a great product. I don't use this as a primer. I use this before my primer, and then I do put a primer on over it, but I use this as a moisturizer, serum, whatever. If I'm using this, I don't put a moisturizer on over the top of it. So this is great, especially if you do not have really dry skin and you don't want to put like a real heavy moisturizer, but you want to do some skincare benefits with a serum or a moisturizer. I liked it for this. So you can see I've actually really used the heck out of that. I use this basically all winter long. So definitely the product I liked. Another product that I think is fantastic is the IT Cosmetics Tightline Mascara. This is the full lash lengthening black primer with peptide enhancing serum. So it's got the tiny little wand, which I like. I feel like it really thickens your lashes. I feel like it really like adds a lot of volume to them, and we'll see if it actually lengthens or thickens them long term. Who knows? My neighbor is so crazy. I don't know if you can hear her screaming right now. Can I just tell you, I'm counting down the minutes until I don't live here anymore. Like minutes, counting down the minutes. She's so crazy. Another product that I like is the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty. This is the Celebration Eyeshadow Palette. And this is all mattes with a transforming shade right there. Is that what they call it? Transforming Ombre Ribbon, Radiance Ribbon. All mattes. So if you watched my channel for a while, you saw that I definitely did not like the Tartelette palette. I returned that immediately. I thought it was garbage. They didn't blend, they were chalky, whatever. I just had nothing but problems with that palette. Some people love it, and I'm like, we must have a different idea of what good eyeshadow is. I don't know. Don't hate me if you love it, but I like so much better. I haven't mentioned which products I've paid for my own money with, but a handful of those I bought, and this happens to be one of the ones that I bought myself, and I'm glad I did. I don't use all mattes a ton. I never do an all matte eye look, so I do like that it has the transforming ombre radiance ribbon in it, so that you can actually bring some shimmer to the colors, bring some shimmer to your lid, bring some shimmer to the inner corner. But overall, I think this is a limited edition palette, but they do have, and it really messes with the light. Sorry, it really messes with the lighting. They do have another palette very similar to this that's permanent, but I think you can still get this at Ulta. If you can, I'll look for it and link it down below. Now some products that I'm sort of like iffy about. I'm not real sure. I've been using them. This is the No Tug Waterproof Gel Liner. I like this. I've been using it. I actually might have even listed this in a favorites video at one point, but to be honest, it totally transfers to my lower waterline. If I tightline my upper waterline with this, it absolutely 100% ends up in my lower waterline. So that kind of bugs me. And then even though it's waterproof, I do end up getting it kind of out in the outer corners of my eye as well. So, I mean, I know it's allergy season, so everything's having a tough time on my eyes, but I did use this when it wasn't allergy season. So I'm on the fence about this in the sense that I like it. It's easy to use, but it's not perfect. Another thing that I'm sort of on the fence with, this is the Universal Brow Power Brow Pencil. I want to try their Build-A-Brow because I've heard it's really good, and this is like just sort of average to me. I feel like this is difficult. I'm like losing my lighting. I'm so sorry, you guys. I just feel like it's difficult to, I don't know. I just feel like you have to draw it really hard to get like anything. And then I just feel like it's difficult to blend out with the spoolie on the end. I do like it because it does match. I don't know how it's universal. I don't know how it matches all of us, but it really actually does match me very well. And in a pinch, I would use this, but it's not one of the things that has been as easy for me to use as I would like. My brows are in rehab right now. They're not perfect. It's a big struggle anyhow. So right now, I think if my brows were not in rehab, I might like this better, but right now they're just a struggle. So I don't know. And the Bye Bye Redness Neutralizing Correcting Cream. I have this in the middle because I don't really get it. And I don't really get how this like works for everybody. I've used this, obviously you can see I've, really used this. There are times where I do have like really red kind of like cheeks. And so there'll be times when I just put a little bit of this on, blend it out, and do really minimal makeup and kind of go, and it works for me. But I do believe that if you have rosacea or hyperpigmentation, then this is a perfect product for you. But somebody like me, I'm on the fence about it because I just don't need it. It's not really necessary, but it is crazy coverage. It blends really well and actually really delivers results as far as the taking away the redness. So like I said, if you are in that category of hyperpigmentation, melasma, rosacea, all that kind of stuff that can happen to our faces, then this actually would probably really be a great product for you. Another thing that I'm on the fence about is, and I do think this is cute, this is the Lip Vitality, and it changes colors, and mine is in Je ne sais quoi. And when I thought it was just a balm, I was really excited about it, but it actually changes colors. It gives a color based on your body chemistry. And mine's a really cute light pink. I just throw this in my purse, and anytime I need a lip balm, I put this on. So I do like it. I'm not crazy about it. I don't know that I would repurchase it, but I really like it. And then a couple products that have kind of just really, and let me just say too, I'm leaving out all the brushes because I love their brushes. The brushes that I have from them are amazing, and I've talked about them in favorites videos, and I've talked about them in other stuff. So I'm leaving them out completely of this video. But I do have a couple products that have been really like just total misses for me. One of them is the mascara, and I don't even know where it is. I can't find it. I like the formula. I do not like that plastic wand, and I do not like the ball on the end of it. Now, I know some of you, that is your holy grail mascara, so don't throw tomatoes. different strokes, different folks, okay? I like actually the brush with brush hairs. I do not like plastic brushes in my mascara at all. If I could take that brush out and put a different brush in, I would actually like the mascara because I like the formula, but the brush kills it for me. Another product that just does not work for me at all is the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. My shade is in light, which is the right shade for me, but you guys, this is like spackle. Honestly, I feel like I'm putting spackle under my eyes and I don't need it. I don't need that much full coverage, and to be honest, my under eyes are a little bit drier, so blending this out, it takes like nothing short of a miracle, and sometimes some Fix Plus and sometimes some moisturizer just to really kind of get it blended well. So I'm not sure this is right for somebody because lots of people love this, people swear by this. If you have really deep dark circles under your eyes that is impossible to cover, girl, this will cover it because it's honestly like spackling a wall. But if you're like me and you just like to brighten your under eyes, this is not the product for you. A little bit goes a long way, but it's just really thick. It's really heavy. I would love for them to thin it out a little bit or do a version for girls like me that's just a little bit thinner. So, you know, I mean, I know this is holy grail status for a lot of people. It's just not for me. And now you guys are really gonna, I think, like have a fit with me right now because this is not working for me at all. This is the Bye Bye Pores. What am I doing wrong, you guys? I've had a sample of this before and I liked it. Every time I put this on my face, I feel like it accentuates my pores. I feel like it makes me look worse. I feel like it makes my makeup look patchy. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but this is a total miss for me. So if any of you are experts with the Bye Bye Pores, I really need you to leave me some comments down below. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me how you're using it, because anytime I put it on my face, it's a disaster. And actually at least 3 times that I've tried this and used it, I have ended up taking my whole face off and starting over because I was just like, I can't even go out like this. The other times I have to really rescue my face with some like Fix Plus from MAC, or I don't even know. So you guys, definitely a miss for me, but I'm hoping that you can turn it around for me by telling me what you're doing and how you get it to work for you, because I've used it before and I don't remember having the same problem. But help me guys, help me, because this is supposed to be a great product. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to It Cosmetics for being so generous and sending me some of these. And but like I said, oh, you know what? Oh my gosh, before you guys, I almost left off the contour kit. This is another one that I bought for my own money. This is my sculpted face. I have gotten a lot of use out of this color right here, and that's about it. Here's my problem with contour kits that are universal. You're never going to use all the colors. This is a universal contour kit, which is great if you're a professional makeup artist and you need something like this in your pro kit. But for everyday, like women, you don't need this. You need one good contour shade and like a highlighter. And so I don't know. I mean, I've used all of them except for this color down here, you know, just sort of like warmed up my face with this, but it's too orange. These two are a good mix for me for contouring. The highlight powders, they don't really work for me either. I don't love them. I do love the contour shade that is right for my skin. Ladies, I don't actually think it's worth the money to buy these big contour kits knowing that you're going to use 1 or 2 shades out of them. I love that Cover FX does their cream contour shade kits in your shade. I love that NARS has the contour blushes in light, medium, and dark. I use Paloma, that's the medium shade. It's perfect for my skin tone. And this is going to be some wasted product for me, to be honest. So, and I think a lot of you probably are in the same boat as me. You're just not going to use a lot of these shades. Same, I returned the Anastasia contour kit. I was not a fan of that. Took that baby right back. So I don't know. That's kind of my rant on contour kits. Quality wise, it's great. The shades are beautiful. They probably really are universal and universally flattering on a lot of people, but I don't know. I'm just not sure that it's really worth it to buy 4 contour shades that aren't going to all work for you. You know what I mean? Anyway, enough rambling about that. I talked way too much. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below. And if there's a It Cosmetics product that I didn't mention that I need to try, tell me and I'll put it on my list. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day.